Hey everybody, it's Emerald Man 1994 here, and today some more big things happened in the wide world of Pokemon. We got some new information on Pokemon Black and White. And let's go ahead and rate and let's analyze these images right now. As you can see, the first thing you'll notice, there it is, fire, water, and grass. You can see the starters right there, and I'm really excited for this. But there is one question I have: is the one on the right, is that ice or is that water? Because if you think about it, ice could replace a water. In fact, fire is good against ice. Ice is good against grass. Grass is not good against ice. Ice is not good against fire. So it can complete the circle if this is in fact um an ice Pokemon. So we still don't know about that, but it looks icy to me. If you ask me, it is icy. Um, it seems all my predictions were correct on which one's grass, ice, and fire. So yeah. So you can see them up top. You can see a little battle going on. Wow. And you can just see it. Nothing new with the battle. I'm a little disappointed. The battle has not changed. It's still those 2D animations, but you get to see them in battle. And I think he might be using flamethrower, but it definitely looks a lot more detailed, that flamethrower. So I'm really happy about that. Let's look at the top left corner. Look at that. I mean, I think this is the new world. I'm not exactly sure what the new world is, but we see it here at the right. I mean, at the top left, all these pictures. Here's the new world, and I think the one all the way to the right is the main city that we saw circling around. I believe that's the main city with the Pokemart that we saw in the previous pictures. And then we go down, and we see the new trainers in black and white, the male trainer and the female trainer. So that's really great to see. And we all know now that, that what they all will look like. And the female trainer is very, very long looking hair. Definitely a lot different than usual. But it's great to see, what the trainers look like. And now we have the trainers, we have the starters, we have the main city, and what looks like the whole new world. If only we can find out what the name of the world is. So I think we fully analyzed this whole image from the magazine. So let's go on in depth to the actual starter Pokemons. We'll actually learn their Japanese names. So here we go on, and now we are at Mijumura. Mijumaru, which is the one all the way to the right, the ice or water animal. So we see that. I have no idea what type he is. To me, I'm guessing he looks a little bit like, I'm not even sure. Does anybody ever guess? At first, whenever I first saw him, he looked like a penguin, but I'm like, we already had a penguin. That was Piplup. So I wanted to give you guys your comments on what animals you think these are. But I'm not exactly sure at all. Maybe it's just a made-up animal to the right, because it doesn't look like anything I can fully say besides maybe like a snow bear. That's my best guess. But again, the name is Mijumaru. Mijumaru. And that is the Japanese name for this starter. And you can see he has a shell on his stomach, which might mean he's water. That's the only thing making me think he might be water. But he looks really cool. He's really cute, not ugly. Let's move on to the next one. And here we have Pokabu. Pokabu. The fire starter Pokemon. It looks to me as if maybe he's a rabbit or maybe like a guinea pig or something weird looking thing. That's what it looks like to me. and I'm pretty sure it's a rabbit. He's a really cute looking rabbit. My guess is, he's fire now. He might just be a full on fire Pokemon. I couldn't imagine him being a fire fighting, but who knows what his evolutions look like. But yeah, nice cute Pokemon. And let's move on to the next starter, the final starter, the grass starter. Sutaja. Tsuttaja. Sutaja. And here we have the grass Pokemon with the grass tail. You can see it looks like a giant like palm frond there. So he looks really cool to me. This is one of my favorite looking grass Pokemon right here. It reminds me a lot of Trico, I guess you could say. Just the way he looks and his appearance. He looks really awesome. I could definitely see him as being a very powerful grass Pokemon. And I actually might choose him whenever I play the game. The fire guy, he looks cute, but I can't see too much power in him until I see their full evolutions. But it looks great. I love the starters. I can't wait to play the game. It's going to get very, very, very interesting. When we play this game, we can see what they evolve into, and are they really as babyish as they look? Because that's one of the big questions I will have. Whenever I see these Pokemon, I look like, wow, they look a little young and babyish. I can't really see the power that they might have. Okay, so you guys saw that, but there's even more. You guys are going to be like, what? There's even more? Yes, there's more, and we will go in depth to another whole magazine. Whatchamacallit? Another whole magazine scan of a magazine. And here we go again. It's the trainers, and you can actually see them. It looks like they might be battling up top, the top left. Or maybe that's the beginning where it's like, choose your character, male or female. But there it is up there. So that's kind of weird. Maybe you might be battling the girl. I'm not even sure. And you can go down some more, and you can see the new view again in action. In the many views of this game, is definitely more 3D oriented. It looks like the view will almost always be changing. Let's analyze the top left picture. It looks like he's in some grassy area, maybe like some kind of enemy hideout. And you can definitely see, the way the view is. It's not anything too special, not much different, but you can definitely see it's more up a little bit. That way you can see some more 3D. So it looks really great. Let's move on the right. There's the bridges in the city, and just not much we can say here. Let's just analyze these pictures, because these pictures look great, and the graphics of this one have really been revamped. I sure hope the battling scenes are a lot better too, but as we can see, it's not going to be too big of a change unless they really updated the moves to look really nicely. I mean, because struggle just wiggling back and forth, really? Tackle just moving slightly forward? That's not an attack. That's not a tackle. Come on. But anyways, you can see here, yep, you can see the trainers and the male and female trainer. You can see the female trainer over the right with her big poofy hair. So that'd be kind of funny. And then you can see the one on the left, the ash hat. Looks nice. The one on the top left, again, I'll say it looks like it's in some kind of area, like a hideout or an abandoned city area. And the one on the right looks like it's an actual city, maybe even a castle, it looks like to me. Let's go down, and let's look at the bottom left. In every single Pokemon game, there's always been a forest. The Ilex Forest, Viridian Forest, or Vermilion Forest. Viridian Forest. I don't know. My hands all cluttered up. I can't really think right now. And there's always been just the many forests in every single game. It looks like we here see the forest in this game. Obviously, we're not sure of any names, but it looks really great. The graphics. You can see the giant bushes. You can see the opening, and you can see all the trees. They really work these graphics, and it really looks really, really nice. And let's go over here to the right, examine the other picture, and here you can see the the female character running along train tracks. So will these, hope she doesn't get run over, lol. And I find it a little weird that she's running on the train tracks. Will there be trains in this game to transport you? It looks like she's in some kind of train city, and maybe you can walk on the train tracks. I don't know, but this game is adding a lot more visuals that are really exciting, and that really will revamp the whole series. I cannot wait to play this game. It will come out this year in Japan, those lucky Japanese people. We will get it, hopefully, shortly after. So yeah, you guys have seen Pokemon Black and White. We well analyzed it. It looks awesome. I can't wait to get it, and I bet you can't. Well, that about wraps it up. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. It only takes a few clicks, and I will see you guys later. Until then, this is Emerald Man 1994, signing off.